This video shows a standard, low-effort AI image generation. The rendering is poorly lit, flat, and morphs rapidly. The output looks artificial because vague inputs force the AI engine to guess the missing variables. Instead, we can generate a high-fidelity alternative. The method requires replacing conversational descriptions with technical specifications. Professional imagery requires structured data inputs instead of simple text commands. Step 1 is defining the subject and action. You must provide exact physical attributes and interactions. Using broad terms like a person leaves the engine without direction. You need to define the subject's age, ethnicity, and the specific object they are holding. This diagram illustrates Layer 2, environment and lighting. Defining the lighting direction is a required variable for realism because it maps shadows and highlights onto the geometry of a face. Omitting lighting data results in flat default illumination. The exact input for Layer 1 is a 28-year-old Indian woman holding a luxury serum bottle. The exact text input for Layer 2 is soft golden hour lighting from the left. These two layers form the foundational geometry and illumination of the asset. Layer 3 dictates camera and lens specifications. Giving the AI a specific lens, such as an 85mm f1.4, defines the optical parameters. This forces the engine to simulate optical physics. It creates a shallow depth of field that draws focus directly to the subject. The input for this layer is shot with a Canon EOS R5, 85mm f1.4 lens. Applying optical constraints separates physical realism from digital generation. Layer 4 is color and texture. You must define the palette and tactile surface details. Vague color descriptions yield random results. Apply specific palette constraints like warm amber and cream tones. This split screen shows why you must define texture. The left side is artificially smooth. The right side shows realistic pores and light reflection. The exact input text for Layer 4 is dewy skin texture. Layer 5 applies style and quality. Industry terms like editorial beauty photography set the final stylistic reference. Resolution tags like 8K Ultra Realistic maximize the fidelity of the output. Specific color and texture data prevent the default stock photo aesthetic. This diagram maps all 5 layers into a single continuous block of code. The engine now renders a final, studio-quality image governed by this precise constraint set. Precise, structured constraints will yield predictable, high-fidelity results. Apply the 5-layer prompt framework to your next-generation task to ensure studio-grade assets.